guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bola. Thank you so much for joining. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back again. On this channel, I share everything about nursing and living in UK. So if that's something you're interested in, please hit the red subscribe button down below. Sometimes I share information about studies in the UK and other countries all over the world. So if you also want to see content like that, hit the red subscribe button. Today is going to be about nursing, and I have a special guest here in person of Jennifer. Jennifer used to be my colleague back in Nigeria. We worked in the same place, and we are both in the UK, although in different trusts. And recently, Jennifer became a band 6 nurse. And I thought, okay, it's not a bad idea if she comes there and tell us her experience, how she was able to achieve that mighty that mighty goal within 1 year of arriving in the UK. So yeah, Jennifer, please introduce yourself to us. Your name, your educational background, and how long you have been in the UK.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Well, I'm a registered nurse. I went to Niger Delta University. I did my
Your full
BSc
name.
there. Oh, okay. My name is Jennifer Ozi,
Okay.
OZ for short. And you can call me Jenny. I went to Niger Delta University and did my BSc there. I had my registered nursing certificates, registered midwife, registered public health nursing certificates,
Okay.
all from Niger Delta University. And
Okay.
yeah, I have like general nursing experience before I came to the UK.
So how long have you been in the UK? When did you come into the UK?
I left Nigeria on the 6th of October and arrived in UK 7th of October. I still remember.
And you became a band 6 nurse when?
I applied for the role in August, did interview in October, and I got the interview.
Nice. And you became a band 6 nurse in October. So that is within 1 year of your arrival in the UK, which is a great
Yes.
achievement. Trust me. I'm still here with my band 5 certificate. Okay. So Jennifer, which department do you work in the UK?
I work in the cardiology ward.
Cardiology ward. And you're still a band 6 nurse in cardiology ward.
Yes.
Okay. So how did you come about the idea or the opportunity of the band 6 role? Was it something you saw on your trust intranet, or it was advertised on your ward? How did you have a knowledge of that band 6 role?
So usually when there is a role open in the ward, they send an email to everyone in the ward about it and tell us if you're interested, come have a chat with us. So when I got the email, initially I didn't want to apply, but my partner actually motivated me to apply. And so I applied, and before applying, actually, I went to have a chat with my manager and other senior staff and also some band 6 nurse. And then I did the application.
Okay. So what gave you the boldness to apply actually? Because you're just 1 year. Like you could have thought, let me gather enough experience instead of applying. So after you spoke with your manager and everybody encouraged you, what still gave you the boldness and you felt, oh, I can do this? What was the inspiration?
Okay, so before I came to the UK, I had a goal in mind, two goals actually. I told myself that when I get here, I'm going to apply for a band 6 role, that I'm going to be a band 6 nurse within a year or after 1 year. And then I would also start my master's like within a year of being here. So I came with that in mind. And when I arrived, I started asking questions like what I needed to do. And we had like a lot of competencies that you have to complete. So when I came, I asked, oh, how long do I need to complete this? And they told me I shouldn't worry myself, that it's just one person in the world that has actually finished it. So I said, okay, I'm going to be the next person and I'm going to finish it within 1 year, which I did. I finished all the competencies in less than 1 year, did the cardiac course, and also took up link role in the ward. So I'm a TAVI link nurse in the ward, and
What's the link
TAVI
role?
basically, so a link role, we have specialist nurses in the ward. Now, as a link nurse in the ward, you are the link between the specialist nurse and the patient. So you are supposed to have like advanced knowledge about that particular role, because if there is a problem or people don't know anything, you have to be the one they come to ask questions, and you also have to teach others in the ward. So I actually took up a link role in the ward and was going for trainings and always asking for opportunities. I also asked about like if there are problems in the world. I asked how I could help and offered solutions. So yeah,
So you made yourself known.
yes, I was very proactive. I just needed to check all the boxes so there won't be an excuse of, but you haven't done this. Why are you doing this? So
Sure. What was your band six interview like compared to the band five interview you had?
ha, it was tough. It was
Tell me about it.
it was tough. Band five interview is like small thing as a band six because it's like a higher role and a managerial role. So they expect so much more. Now you have to answer questions like a band six. You can't answer questions like a band five. I actually had to learn because before this band six position I applied for, I actually applied for a specialist role.
Oh shit.
Barely 7 months.
Can you imagine?
I think it was in May.
Wow.
I
I
applied
need your daring spirit.
I applied for a specialist role because I just wanted to see how the interview was so that when I am prepared and ready, I would have the knowledge. So when I applied, I saw how when after the interview they gave me feedback that
Sorry, did you get that specialist role? Did you get an interview for it?
yes, I
Oh,
actually
oh nice.
I
Oh.
I did interview, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't pass. So they asked if I wanted feedback, and they said yes, I want to know. So I went and they told me that my answers were good. I answered all the questions well. The only thing was I was answering like a band five
So how
and
does a
not a
band
band
five
six.
answer question? Like
So
what have you learned? What's the difference between a band five answering question and a band six answering question? What's the difference?
so as a band five, if there is a problem, you would have to escalate to a band six nurse. But as a band six nurse, you have to solve the problem. So answering the questions, your examples and everything, you have to be answering as someone who is a manager because you'll be literally supporting the ward manager. So you have to give examples that show that you are capable of doing those things and not, I'm going to escalate, I'm going to go and speak with my seniors. You are the senior. So what if you're the
Yeah.
only senior in the ward? Who would you run to? So that's just the difference basically in the questions. And yeah.
So for your band six role now,
Mm.
what was your interview like? Like the questions you were asked. I'm not asking for details because sometimes you may not be allowed to share details of your interview questions. But what was it like? Like, for band five, they just ask you about infection control, ask you general questions and all of that. But since your band six is within your own ward, was the question specific to your ward, or there were still some general questions that you had to answer? And did you have to do presentation and all of those things? Just
Well,
an overview of what it's like.
we had to do presentation.
PowerPoint.
There was the option of either PowerPoint or posters or come with your brain. But as a Nigerian, I have to give it to them. So I
Then
made I made slides, and the moment I opened my slides, they were like, "Wow, this is beautiful." So yeah, there was presentation. The presentation was the first stage. After presenting, then they start bombarding you with questions. They were
so after
three.
presentation, you will still have oral questions to answer.
Yeah, yes.
Then for the
So
presentation, did you have the topic ahead of time? Like on what to
yes.
present? Okay.
So when they sent the interview invite, they sent the question that you have to make a presentation on this topic. So
Okay. Okay.
I prepared the slides to answer the question and then I presented. After it was time for question. There were like three interviewers. So each of them had a segment. They asked me clinical, like managerial questions, how to manage conflicts as a band six and all those things, clinical governance and the rest. And then there was a scenario question where they asked, it's cardiac related. I mean, it's a cardiac ward, so it was a cardiac related scenario. What I'm going to do in that case. So basically, that's just it.
So how long did the interview last for?
You really can't keep track of the time.
I know. I know. That's true. That's true. Because you won't even know what time is it. You're under the pressure of
See, the pressure was getting worse and worse.
true. The pressure is getting worse. Yeah, that's true. So now that's it for your band six role. Next, I want to ask you is you said you were doing a master's and you started your master's when?
I started in September.
September.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I got the privilege to know that your trust actually sponsored your masters. So how did you influence them to sponsor your masters?
So before I came doing my band five interview with them, I asked them questions about career because I am big on career advancement. I had two options, either them or another hospital that was paying more actually. So I had to go for them because they had more um support for their staff as regards career. There are a lot of opportunities and they sponsor. So when I asked them like how soon can I apply, they said there was no time frame. I can apply, and if I um meet the criteria, then they can sponsor me. So when I came in 2 months after being in the ward, I had a chat with my practice development nurse and asked her that I was interested in doing my master's. What is the process? What do I do? And she explained that the whole master's process is quite long. It takes like 5 years for you to complete the master's
That's
because,
very long.
yeah, technically you're going back to secondary school. So, because they actually approve just a module, it's a lot of work. So they wouldn't, you have to work and you have to go to school. So they wouldn't want you to fail. So they would have
So
to
it's like a
approve.
part time.
Yes. So you have to do just a module a year, and that takes 5 years. So she said, me getting that, it's quite difficult because I mean, the UK educational system is quite different from Nigeria. I have to like get you. So she advised that I go for one of the modules first, and after that, I can then go from there. So I said, okay, no problem. And usually every month she sends like newsletters about educational opportunities in the world and for people to
I think
apply.
I'll come to your trust.
Please come. Please come. So she had sent that newsletter about this particular module, but I just felt like I didn't like I don't have cardiology experience before I came to this place. So I felt like I don't know much, so I should just chill and wait.
Yeah.
But should I just
And you wait.
apply? And yeah, so the deadline had already passed, anyways. But she still sent the form to me and said I should just fill it and send back. So I did fill the form, and I sent the form to her. Later, I think a couple of weeks, I got an email that I was scheduled for the interview, and they sent us an article to critique because I mean because they only approve like 3 people in the world. We have just 3 slots, and a lot of people are applying. So they have to pick the best. They have to be sure that you are going to go and not waste their money.
Yeah,
So,
true.
and when they sent the article to critique, I mean, I've not critiqued an article before. So I started calling people I could call for help, our Oga, our former Oga. So he helped me and I did the whole critiquing. And when it was time for the interview, I went. And luckily for me, I passed. I was surprised because they told me, a lot of people told me in the world that you have to be in the world for like 2 3 years
Mm.
and you won't get it on the first application. That it has to be the second one. That's how most people got it. That they applied the first time, they didn't get it, they had to apply again before they got it. Well, I went to apply, I got it the first time.
Yeah, Nigeria they carry last.
you know. So when I got the email the next day that I passed the interview, they sent all the forms I needed to fill. I filled it and applied to the school, got the admission, and so I've started.
Which school are you with, by the way?
Oxford Brookes University.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's really nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. So two things. Band six masters. That's nice. That's nice. Congratulations. What do you have to say to people like me who has imposter syndrome and think that they no they can't apply for that role yet. They have to have like 2 years experience as a band five nurse, even though they've had like 7 years experience back in their own country and they don't have the courage to apply for band six role. What do you think they need to hear? So tell us, ginger us.
I think the only thing you need to hear is pick up your phone and apply for that job. You have experience. Don't sell yourself short. If you were in Nigeria, technically you'll be a band seven nurse. So why be a band five when you can be more? So just apply. It's either a yes or a no. And if it's a no, you go back, ask them,
Try
off
again.
back, and take the corrections. Apply again. It doesn't have to be in that word. You can apply to another word, and you just might get it. And you don't know, even this first time, you just might get it. You never can tell. You won't know if you don't apply. So just apply. I mean, look at the audacity I had applying for a specialist role for 5 months.
In 7 months.
So just apply. It's either a yes or a no.
Okay. And for the application now, did you have to go through Track.jobs for your
Yes.
back through?
Yes.
You did all the supporting information thing.
Everything. 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 So when they sent the email, they actually open the application on Track. So you go and apply. And then they have to shortlist. So actually, it wasn't everybody shortlisted for the interview.
Yeah, that
Yeah, it
not
wasn't
everybody will
everybody.
get this. Some people will get, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. I was waiting for the email. I kept looking at my phone. I'm like, what's happening? I had to go and meet them. I'm like, I've not gotten the email. What's happening? They started laughing. They said, oh, we just finished the this thing. I'm sure you guys will get an email today. Don't be scared. I just wanted to know if it's unfortunately or not, or they have people forgotten about me.
So the final question is, what will you say to? I've had different angles about this band six or no band six. Some people say, what's the sense of band six, considering the fact that you are just a band six nurse, you are doing all the job, you have all the responsibility on your neck. Meanwhile, the money is not so much. Like the increase in salary from band five to band six is not so much. That they would rather stay as band five and just do agency and just make the money. After all, it's all about money. All this stress is all about money. And some people are like, okay, you should do the band six to help with your career and all of those things. What's your own stand on that? What will you say concerning that?
Well, like I said earlier, I am big on career advancement. If you put money and career, I would always go for career. I had that option and I still picked career.
Why?
So because I believe that with your career, the money will come. Once you are big, you are big. If you have the specialty, if you have the knowledge and the experience, you will be able to bargain even for those agency jobs. I mean, like here in my trust, there is a bank shifts we have called NHSP. And if I'm going to go for do those band shifts, I'm not going to be working as a band five. I'll be working as a band six. My pay increases. So why be a band five nurse and earning less, and I can be a band six nurse and do bank shift and still earn more? And if I want to apply to agencies for work, I can actually bargain. I mean, I know my worth. You will not come and offer me nonsense. So I would always be career because I know after being, for instance, if I become a band seven, I know that I have the experience. I can decide to delve into another part of nursing that is not clinical. Maybe going to tech or something and use my nursing profession and make money.
True.
So yeah, just I would always advise people to go for career, but the choice is individual choices. People would some
Yeah,
persons would
individual
yeah,
preferences.
some person, but I mean your body no be firewood. You work as a band five nurse every day doing agency shifts, earning that money. You will get tired. And at the end of the day, when you retire as a band five, nothing else.
Meanwhile, your career progression would have given you better
Better
opportunities. You would have met
opportunities.
more
Like you
people
might have
in
even
the
retired
world.
earlier and be looking
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you for coming. Thank
you're
you
welcome.
for accepting my invite, for honoring my invite. I appreciate it. Thank you so
You're welcome.
much. Guys, I know you have enjoyed this video. Me, I know because I have enjoyed it myself. So hit the like button down below. Say thank you to Jennifer down below as well. I'm sure that she has dropped some nuggets for you to pick on. Then Jennifer, yeah, before I go, final question. UK, US, Canada. If you have the opportunity, where will you choose?
Let's not go there.
As all of you, I'm watching you with my side eye. Everybody's that fine.
Let's not
People
go
will come to UK and from UK like this. Off.
let my employer not see this video.
Okay. Okay, we'll pass on that question. Guys, please, if you have not subscribed, please hit the red subscribe button down below, guys. I'm sure you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Are you team career or team money? Are you team agency or team? Let me know which do you belong to in the comment section down below. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for coming. Thank you guys for watching as well. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.
Bye.